Greetings, Crow Tengu Press Corps. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I am the great Tengu Suito Queen, the direct superior of you shabby little regular Tengu.
You've been our boss for like forever. Do we really need an explanation?
Well, this might be some people's first time meeting her. As I'm sure you already know, this Yokai Mountain of ours is a paradise governed by we great Tengu. However, the White Wolf Tengu Patrol Corps have brought us some new intel as of late. The Western Angels, forces who once led into our glorious might, have been sighted again in Sokyo. The incident where the Angels invaded our mountain and were exterminated by the Shrine Maiden, leaving us all of us Tengu in utter disgrace? Yes, but this time we'll crush those rotten angels underfoot. That's what you're asking, yes? I was about to say that more delicately to avoid wounding your pride.
We just got a search against Sokyo for eyewitness reports then. Plus, we've had a bunch of new outsiders moving in lately. So how about we take this chance to interview them all?
Your performance had better reflect well on me now. Your last making reporting endeavor was quite some time ago, was it not? Let's see if you kept your photography skills sharp. I, Suito Queen, shall personally oversee your practice session.
We're out there on the front lines of journalism every day. Why do we have to suddenly listen to our scuff-up old boss, which is the most basic of basics?
Well, this might be some people's first time taking pictures, too. Those angels left almost as soon as they arrived last time. Do we really have to be so on guard about them?
Well, the big newspaper competition's coming up. Her greatness probably wants whatever material she can get.
Hey, you two over there! Mary Shepherd here is going to turn this place into her new wool farm. You've been saying that flatline for like the past 4 years, you know.
If we can't find the angels, we can just pretend this Wolferbrains here was the mastermind again.
No matter where we search, it's just fairies and yokai. Perhaps we could start coming up with a scenario for a report to the Great Tengu.
I can totally guess what you're going to say next. For the vast majority of readers, it doesn't matter what the truth is, as long as you shut up an outline that they can accept as true.
Well, honey, it's something. That's the exact same line I was predicting. Don't tell me you can see the future too, ma'am.
Wow, Aya, just how long have you been spreading news of your crookedness?
If it comes down to it, I can just make her disappear, with the work of a Tengu, that is. There's nothing but devils living here. A bunch of shut-ins would hardly know anything about what's going on.
Talk about naive. Devils are exactly the sort of thing that might lead us to angel info. Or maybe the angels we heard about just came down to righteously purify the Scarlet Devil Mansion or something.
Oh, how awful. You come and purify us when we're just living harmless, reserved lives, not to mention so beautiful, patient, and modest in general. Why, I never. I've never seen this vampire before. When did they get a new one in store?
Or a totally stick-up devil like this ought to be the perfect bait for luring in angels. And here we are at that Minfield that sprung up sometime after that meteor impact.
According to the Great Tengu, its growth is being kept in check as part of an agreement with the Yokai Sages. Looks like we have company. How interesting. I came here to examine a fallen meteor, only to find a pair of shooting stars. Are you that prophet the vampires told us about?
My camera can look at past phenomena, but it can't investigate future events. I'm going to absorb your powers and become a camera that can see the future itself.
What good will it do if you turn yourself into a camera? Greetings, you two. So you've come to this investigation as well, it seems. It's a little late to ask, but who even are you? Oh, don't be like that. There's no need to be shy. You also heard the voice, did you not? Truly a strange turn of fate. Interesting that...
Yeah, okay, we're off to the next interview.
Wait, I am the Crow Tengu Tobiko Takatao. That is to say, in truth, I am one of thy comrades.
Don't care.
Don't need that particular truth either. You wish to interview the angels, those wings that soar above the clear and pure clouds, do you not? My camera, blessed with telescopic vision, shall become an arrow of truth that pierces through the cloudly seas. You have 3 seconds to get to the point. When are you headed out? Bring me with you. But you simply must allow me to display my amazing powers to you first.
She says she wants to come with. Where should we take her?
The loony bin.
According to that professor's prophecy, the angels really have resumed activity down here.
The power to predict the future does seem useful for writing articles. Next time we see her, let's catch her and lock her up back home.
She did seem like the kind of type that can survive just by eating mist.
This is Janet. It's all clear over here. Mainly because Janet, her awesomeness, is going to teach these intruders a lesson herself.
What a scoop! The angels really do exist. Let's begin the interview then. Just which of Gensokyo's many charms were you drawn by?
Because it's where Tama came from? I'm here to help her look for something interesting. If you're looking for something important, just leave us to us Tengu. Our finder's fee is only 21% of the item's price. What are you, a lawyer? I let my guard down. Me of all people. I was this close to getting more info about that Tama out of her.
This ought to be a good place to hide from the angel backup spot until the coast is clear. That aside, I'm pretty sure this place is from that incident last winter.
I know of you well, oh Crow Tengu. My veins carry the same blood as your ancestors, after all.
Unlucky blood, then. Super gloomy blood.
If you don't want to be thrown back after the angels, you'll help me with my search for a lost item. The legendary sword Kusanagi has been stolen once again, this time by the angels.
So you want us to go visit the angel's place? Nuh-uh, no way.
It's no surprise that someone this unreasonable will be a relative of the great Tengu.
And so, here we are at the fortress of the angels who came back to the mountain.
How could I have been so blind, keeping to the shadows in how I do things? We're gonna march right up and interview their boss in person. Watch, for the news reporter shall return soon. Ah, I've been waiting for you, oh journalist. Please, I beg you, find the lost sword of Kusanagi for us.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? No, you misunderstand me. Please reconsider at once. Kusanagi is a valuable treasure that protects this land from Satan's evil. I mean, it is very alluring, but I would never steal it. Gospel of, what's his name, 528.
Anyone who looks covetously at others' belongings has already committed theft in their heart.
Oh, to think that such mistaken teaching has spread throughout this country. You simply must take it upon thyself to spread my correct teachings in your newspaper. This sort of thing is how biased reporting gets started. Okay, let's go over our info from the head angel one more time. Wait, you haven't even been taking any notes at all for a while. You haven't even got a basic grasp of journalistic procedure, honestly.
I may not be taking notes, but I've been taking pictures of your notes. Cutting-edge cameras have tons of functions. They can even find hidden yokai.
Oh, you found me, even though I concealed my presence? Very well. As a show of respect for your power, I shall hereby reveal myself. Okay, so first, the Angel Army didn't come here to steal Kusanagi.
One of their number came down and stole it on their own, and then the rest came to try and catch her.
And the angel who stole it happens to have ice powers.
If she sells something as outrageous as Kusanagi, she totally must have done it, so she can take it to the outside world and cause some kind of huge incident.
Which means that this spot, being both iced over and close to the outside world, is a superb candidate for both her hiding spot and an escape route, basically. They're not paying attention to me. Am I really that hard to notice? Or could it be that I'm so strong nobody knows who I am?
Well, we finally come all the way to what looks like the outside world, but is this okay?
The Shrineman and her friends have come out here too, apparently. It'll be fine. Oh, hey there, little Tengu. Himamiko told me about you guys. You're looking for the thief who took the divine treasure, right? I've such a barrier over this town for you, so go find her before time's up. I was just heading your way to correspond with Master Suitu Queen after she contacted me. That sword holds unimaginable energy within it. We certainly can't let someone swing it around haphazardly out here in our world. Plus, we don't know how long you'll be able to stay out here either. This works perfectly. We can chase down the true culprit and interview the ringleaders of last year's bizarre incident at the same time. Oh my gosh, there's so many yokai that I can see through my camera. I've never heard of these guys. Hey, can I take that electric mouse and revenant cat back with me? It's far too soon for those to visit against Tokyo. Seize at once. And while we're here, I swear to God, shut up. Only I have the brain to rule this world. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, no holes in the barrier, huh? There's no way they can extend their power outside against Tokyo, is there?
Stop right there.
We finally found the angel. You're a sitting duck now. Time for you to give up and let yourself get interviewed. What, you don't care about Kusanagi?
Alright, there was that. Well, whatever. We'll just get the scoop on the truth and take Kusanagi back. Having to do both at the same time is just one of the many, many trials the world hopping heroines have to face.
Yep. I'm not the one who stole the sword. I'm just here to cover for my friend Tama, because we're both delinquent angels and all. But it doesn't seem like you guys are going to be satisfied with that answer. Dragging all the truth into the light of day is the mission that we journalists must bear. We'll drive away the darkness of your night with the light of our flash, Miss Moon Angel. Well, aren't you two lucky? With the moon's magic filtered out and the darkness just left, the night has just been so dull lately. I've been getting a little bored myself. Let me test your journalistic spirit with the terror of my life-reaping blade of darkness.
Something's not right here. Those attacks are way stronger than the ones that came up in my tree incident searches.
Let's use our vitality restoring us that the Shrine Maiden gang is always using. We're not going back empty-handed, no matter what it takes. Are you hearing me, Miss Culprit? How did it feel to know you have nowhere left to hide? This world's flowers are flowers, and its people are people, precisely because they both know the proper time to vanish.
We're not flowers, though.
Not really people, either. Ah, poor Kusanagi. The sword dredged up from the dark sea floor. and at last returned to Emperor Antoku. Yet the Emperor again relinquished his sword. Gaze upon it now. It shines with the sheer joy at having found a new master. All this for my father's sake, to lay the spirits of all the Minamoto samurai to rest. She can use that legendary sword even though she's a Minamoto, and Angel's Divine Protection must be way more powerful than I thought.
Ugh, and she's so wordy.
Please, please, everyone, I ask you to give meaning to the life that she's lived for so long. All you reporters, please pass on the history that none yet know. For you, having crossed the barrier to come here, and the reporters bearing a third eye who shall speak of and pass on all truth.
Really now, I was just planning to invent some fake truth for your story, but I've changed my mind somewhat. We should bring you back to Ginsoku and make you explain it all to everyone in person.
Yeah, you're just telling us to sort out all this commotion out for you. No god or Tengu's gonna help you out now.
Oh Lord, please forgive me. I mustn't cast not peace, but rather swords down upon this land. It seems that I cannot escape the fate that lies in my blood. Born as I was in the time of war and states, repent thy sins, your enemy is within thyself.
Oh my god, what do you mean you can't escape? You're like totally running away from like the burglary you went and did.
In the name of the reporters bearing a third eye, I order you to sheathe thy blade. Those who live by the sword shall inevitably die by the sword.
Oh, my dear news reporters, I've been waiting for you. We will begin our strategies for the next big newspaper competition right away.
Well, if the Great Tengu sends so, we should start moving.
If only I could make a move that can cause an incident.
Oh, don't worry. As I was taking a nap, I got hit by a brilliant idea. In my dream, everyone decided on who was most popular against Sokyo.
In other words, we need to focus on the famous people, not the weaklings.
Nothing like causing a commotion to bring them all over here.
Oh, well, I was going to put it more nicely.
We'll do it, so you can leave now. I'll send you the newspaper after we extracted the stories from the subjects.
Submitted with pictures that were cut and copied just the right way.
And you should continue to strive to be like my talented mind. By the way, in my dreams, I was one of these popular people. Won't you report on this new spell, written by me, Tenmu Suita Queen, as well?